6,000 miles.
I thought we were going forward.
Just stay on my picture.
I would have paid to install the tracks like the mule.
Does he have any trains? Like line-out trains? Or?
I have one that I got from my brother, and I haven't set him up with it yet. We're getting ready to move, so I was going to wait until after.
Where are you moving to?
Just west of Leesburg. Kind of moving out more rural area.
So are we.
It's like in 3 weeks or so.
So, where do you live?
To the north, is known a large concrete
Virginia?
structure.
I'm from
The
Knoxville,
structure was
Tennessee.
built
Have you
as
heard
a
of
freight car
Knoxville?
repair shed in 1919. Its overhead crane still exists,
Is it
and the
Fort
concrete
Knox in
pillars were once
Tennessee,
filled with glass block in order to flood the building with natural light. Later, this building was used to repair steam locomotives and tenders, and acquired the nickname Tender Kitchen.
I wish we'd go first.
Immediately beyond the 1919 structure is the museum's locomotive and railroad car restoration facility, completed in 2005. This red building houses state-of-the-art equipment to fully restore historic rolling stock and maintain our fleet of operating steam and diesel locomotives. Tours of this building are offered periodically. Please inquire about the schedule before you leave the museum today.
Where?
There were some boards back there. You can see the rails underneath the ground, like there used to be a track. Oh, this looks kind of cool up here. It looks like
What is this?
what it is.
Looks like an old facility of some sort.
Wheaton Regional in Wheaton, Maryland has a old kiddie train.
This looks like a crane. That looks, you know, that looks like a crane or something.
Probably is. That's probably a container, like a ship container. You know the ship crates where they put on actual freight beds? That looks like exactly what it is.
Yeah, that's definitely a crane. Definitely. Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely dilapidated, for sure.
Like it's seen better years, huh?
Yeah.
It looks like it was originally a building too, or something. I don't know.
Why is there so much graffiti?
Because people are stupid.
Yep. I agree with you.
Look at that one. Oh, you can't see it anymore. That
Look at
one.
this old rusted boiler here.
Oh, you know what there is?
Wow. Look at how rusted
There's
out
a
that
trolley museum. There's a trolley museum.
Old B&O EMD behind us.
Whitehill.
Some graffiti actually looks good, but some doesn't look good. It's just
still
like,
against the law to do it.
yeah, but some graffiti looks good, but it's still against law, but
Yard where they destroy an old metro cars. So it's somewhere I saw
Like
on
the metro
Wikipedia or
rail
something.
cars
Yeah, like around here where they just after they're gone, they
after they're
rip them apart
retired.
and scrap them, scrap yards.
Wow.
Where we are in Leesburg, our house is actually right across from a fire station facility, a training facility.
Although much of the landscape has changed, some of West Baltimore looks as it did when it was developed in the early 1840s. Small row houses and towering church spires still cover most of the land. Irish immigrants who worked for the B&O Railroad occupied many of these small homes. Along the railroad tracks, warehouses still hold a strong presence. These industries serve as a testament to the growth of Baltimore businesses spurred by the B&O. The movement of freight to and from shipping, warehousing, and manufacturing centers has always been the most profitable enterprise in the railroad business.
Looks like old signal posts there.
Yes.
Yep, that's exactly what those are.
Those, yeah.
Many of the railroad cars located along the right-of-way are part of the museum's collection. These cars are representative of rolling stock found in many museums across the country. The museum's premier one-of-a-kind pieces are housed in the historic Roundhouse and North Passenger Car Shop.
Some of those tracks don't look like they're in use anymore.
I was thinking the same thing.
Coming up on the south side of the tracks is an active railroad line owned and operated by CSX Transportation, the successor railroad to the B&O. These tracks interchange with the museums and head west along the B&O Railroad's old main line.
We could see a train pass us. We got action on CSX.
We have now reached the site of the laying of the B&O's symbolic cornerstone, also known as the First Stone. On July 4th, 1828, a parade of guilds, craftsmen, masons, and merchants consisting of some 60,000 people marched to this point from Baltimore for a ceremony to celebrate the opening of the first American railroad. Charles Carroll of Carrollton, the last living signer of the Declaration of Independence, broke ground for the first stone, saying that he considered this among the most important acts of my life, second only to my signing of the Declaration of Independence, if even it be second to that. Excavated in the 1890s, the first stone is now located in the museum's exhibition hall.
Why are we stopped?
I think this is about
Probably so they can talk.
Yeah, you guys know where it is?
I'm going to assume they made the announcement for the fourth car down, and so it'll be, you know.
We're not going to say that.
It's right there in the line.
Boo! Yeah, I was hoping to see that. We're at the end of the line. No. Here we're talking about that first stone. I saw pictures of that online.
The Carrollton Viaduct is located just beyond our stopping point. Named after Charles Carroll of Carrollton, it was the first major bridge constructed by the B&O. It has been in continuous use since its completion in 1829 and is one of the oldest railroad bridges in the world. The bridge has a single 80-foot wide arch and is 312 feet long.
out there. So we talked about it. We're moving to the 40.
Oh yeah? You already have a house Does she live here in a place or?
Yeah, but my daughter and grandchildren are going to be.
They're like 5 doors down the road from us. Yeah?
Yeah, he's going to go with the grandchildren.
That's okay. There you go. Alright.
There's your CSX line over there, old main line.
So it's not the most scenic route, well, very short.
Plato, Maryland. It's in the Wheaton area.
Yeah. Oh yeah? Yeah. Western? It's funny to see it, like, hardly any trolleys are used to be around. I had no idea you could even come in on the CNO.
This right of way routing across the bay is equally historic. The first passenger train between the Mount Clair shops and the Carrollton Viaduct occurred on January 1st, 1830, and took 6 minutes by horse-drawn car. 6 days later, the mile-and-a-half excursion opened to the public with a ticket price of 9 cents. Ironically, the citizens of Baltimore took this ride purely for amusement and curiosity's sake, similar to our museum visitors today. Official passenger service to Ellicott City, Maryland, began on May 24th, 1830.
Radio, by the way?
The what?
Do you have an amateur radio license?
Fuel 32, that's trying to come up on the reel.
This is CSX.
That's CSX you're hearing on talking. That's CSX you hear talking.
As the train crosses under the bridge, please look.
That's actually the crew from one of the CSX trains you hear.
Sitting atop the
Q
grassy
train.
knoll is the Mount Clair Mansion. Built of brick, this Georgian Palladian house was constructed between 1756 and 1766. It was once the center of a 1,000-acre agricultural industrial estate built by Charles Carroll Barrister. A pre-Revolutionary War politician and lawyer, this Charles Carroll was a cousin to Charles Carroll of Carrollton, who laid the first stone. James Carroll, a later family resident, offered the gift of land to the B&O on which to build a right-of-way and shop complex. The railroad shops were named after the Carroll estate, Mount Clair. During the Civil War, the land surrounding the mansion was an important Union cavalry camp. Now the land forms Baltimore's Carroll Park. The Mount Clair Mansion is a museum house operated by the Colonial Dames of America and holds one of the most important collections of American furniture and decorative arts. Please find information about visiting this historic mansion as you leave the museum near the admission desk.
Fuel 32, locomotive 3409, 2-1, be in Clear, Carolina. Fuel 32, locomotive 3409, east, 1 to the main, got a clip and the HP out.
There you go, Jay. Very sure.
1960s era B&O EMD locomotive.
about that engine, Jay? Roller car.
As we return to the museum, please stay seated until the train comes to a full stop. Be sure to visit the exhibits in the car shop, roundhouse, platform 1, exhibition galleries, and backyard. And, of course, stop by the museum store for a unique selection of gifts, clothing, and souvenirs. Be careful as you leave the train, and thank you for participating in the continuous railroad legacy of America's first common carrier railroad, the B&O.
So what's he collecting from these places? Just videos?
Mainly, yeah. I like to get some pins, so I'll probably hopefully the shop will have a pin, a lapel pin.
I'm a mug person.
Yeah?
Here, you know, so
Yeah, you gonna get one here. Did you notice if they have any?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
They have mugs, yeah.
They have nice coffee mugs, but coffee mugs seem to multiply.
They do. Well, we're moving, and so my wife made me throw away a bunch of old souvenir cups and stuff like that. And looking back, it's like, okay, everybody's look at them, and they weren't all the important stuff.
But the